sure it's true when you say I
You find any evidence?
it's a sin. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I
Our Rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
you held along.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Call. You got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks hard done been broke. Just over a whole lot of foolish words.
Keeping quiet.
I love you, yes I do. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say
You find any
I
evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever. So there's just one more safe to crack? Hope you can get to it. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks. Hey.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you. This shit on there.
Hey,
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever. No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens. Well, Jackson and the Mojave Outpost could get it to the folks in the West. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though. All right, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say.
To the town of Alfrea rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But
Welcome to the Silver Rush. There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies. While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all. It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that? Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions. Welcome back. Look around, and you'll notice two things. First, we don't lack for security. I'm not worried about anyone breaking in here or stealing our goods. Not that we don't occasionally have attempts, but even those prove useful. Do you know how much target dummies cost? Back to my point. The second thing you'll notice is that we do not sell cheap merchandise. Everything here is second to none. People who buy Van Graff goods typically don't care where they have to go to get them. This place is certainly lively, that's for sure. Did you want to know something specific about it? Oh, there's not much to tell. I was born into a big family and don't get along with my parents. So here I am, as far away from them as possible.
Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go, but you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me? I can promise that. What happens after? Not even God himself could move the Congress in or out of session. And this is a tricky matter. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's at risk of falling? If the Republic's sinkhole progress doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't shed any more blood. We need to save our strength for the Legion. I'll do what I can, and those folks that got killed need to be answered for.
Well, that's settled, I suppose. feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is gonna be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years. Evening.
I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound wrong. My thoughts are still of Texas and at home.
All this travel.
Feeling thirsty?
Sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember, though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more.
Who's making me thirsty?
I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
That's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back in. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number.
Howdy, looking for Chow? No shit. The stuff actually does all that, huh? I'll have to start testing this out immediately. This will really help keep the guys focused. What do you need to know? It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. so I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us. Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick...
So you're back.
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Pleasure doing business.
Let's deal.
Watching the
star from 1,000 miles away, calling me back home, though I venture far astray. When I see that beacon shining for me all alone, it calls me back to Texas and to home. Lone star, shine down on my hometown, till my memory light my way. Cattle in the old corral, the open range all round, sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. I know that all the ones I loved welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Howdy, partner. Good to see you again.
Is it time? Well, let me...
Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore.
Can't tell you how inside the Lucky 30. At
Is it time? Fine by me.
What floor, partner? Been out.
You should have seen Mr. House when he heard what you did to the Omertas. He was as gay as a schoolboy.
Floor?
I bet those... You do?
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip. I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered. Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail. This is not the time for Q&A. Kindly hand over the chip. How shall I put this? Delivery of the platinum chip is non-negotiable. I invite you to think carefully about what you do next, standing alone before me, surrounded by my heavily armed Securitron guards. By the time I was 30 years old, I was a billionaire 30 times over. I founded and ran a vast economic empire. Do you really think I'm going to let an upstart come into my home and ransom my property to me? I spent 2 centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention, my property, mine! Now be a good courier and deliver it! You needn't be afraid of me. It's my Securitrons that are going to kill you.
And he's here to do some business
I take it you've come. This is not. I. I take it you've come.
years. Centuries of preparation. So much good undone. If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked.
It's a sin to say that I don't miss you.
May there be a hell for you, a Tartarus, bleak, unending.
What's up?
That's what I do best. What is it? What is it? I'll make my way.
What's up? I'm just saying that if it were to fall, well, there are worse things. Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Welcome to Vegas. Make your...
But they're all the same to me.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brains.
I'll find my rest in the shadow of the valley.
Et tu, mi amica? I have to commend you on your sense of historical propriety, but have you given more than a passing thought to how we would escape? No disrespect intended, but you weren't the first person to dream up the idea. Just give me a sign when you're about to pull out the dagger so I know when to make a run for the cliffs.
Another kill to my name.
Be careful, you'll end up being crucified.
What a shame.
Here we go. This old house ain't a home with no love inside it. But we set out pretty strong. Now we just can't fight it. I'll leave it today. I don't wanna argue or shy. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. What's the use sitting by the car if you won't buy gasoline?
Pretend.
I don't know where it went, but it sure went aside. Love's like love that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out.
Looks like break time's over. Looks like break time's over.
Word is stars of the midnight ranges.
Hello again.
Watch them while I'm sleeping. The stars are
One of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered. Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Uh-huh.
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat? Then that's one more nuisance we won't have to worry about. Good work. Our efforts haven't gone unnoticed either. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good. Any questions? Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't afford to leave such an enemy alive. Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers. A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. That's their vulnerability. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of concerns. Is there anything else? After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemies. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. When we finally gave chase, however, they had simply vanished. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and hightailed it out of here. I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios, and never went that far at all. Any other questions? As I said, our scouts were some ways west of Helios when they disappeared.
What's up? Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House, but I don't think it's the best solution for the people in New Vegas. If the NCR can take full control of Freeside and the Strip, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Besides, even if New Vegas eventually gets representation in the NCR Senate, it's not like the
Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon.
Just as a warning,
that must mean the battle is
covert
over.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell more.
Be sure it's true.
Looks like break time's
when
over.
You say I love you, honey. Call me. You got something. It's a sin to lie. Whole lot of folks' hearts done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love.
Looks like break time's over.
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside.
I've heard that your friend there can put some of the senior scribes to shame.
Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news. So what do you hear?
Johnny Guitar.
The word came down from the Elder that if you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
You can be kind, I know. There was never a man
Have you found it?
Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Pleasure doing business.
Like the one they call Johnny.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use it. Sure. Bye.
I heard a special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the
Stars of the Midnight Ranger, shining through the night. Stars of the Midnight Ranger, light my way while my hurt is great. Guide them till the dawn. Watch them while
Greetings, my friend. I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts. We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam. My guess is they're in no position to refuse. Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be...
Nice.
in the shadow of the valley. I would like to
Has the Brotherhood been found? And you believed them? Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting those bastards? Ugh, Crocker will have a field day with this. He'll want to establish diplomatic relations with them, for Pete's sake. But we've got more important matters to attend to. The President is due to arrive soon, and we're sure the Legion won't waste such an opportunity. I want you to assist the security detail we've prepared for the President. His safety is critical to maintaining the men's fighting spirit. Go up to the Visitors Center and speak to Ranger Grant. He's in charge of security during the
We won't go quietly. Legion can count on that.
I heard of it. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready? Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
I'll find my rest in the shadow of the valley.
Someone like you.